just so you guys know, I'm going to be playing ᵃᵒᵒ. So my character will be ᵃᵒᵒ. I am a player in this campaign, not the GM. Just so you guys know. And you guys can tell me what to do. Now, I'm not going to take everything in chat, but you guys will be my conscience, right? You guys will be the voice in the back of ᵃᵒᵒ's head. So you guys can say what to do, and you will influence my decisions in this campaign. I will be a horrible conscience. That's so great to hear. I'm so glad. You know, that's actually so, okay, I'm gonna get into it now. Okay. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Whoa, that was a lot. Okay, okay. Enjoy this table for a second. This is what's been going on while we get bored.
I'm trying to corral Ori mostly. that was last session was corralling Orior. Last time on the campaign, they came to town and they had their food, they had their fun for like a half hour in the bar. Ori had a great time meeting Harold and his best friend forever before running up the mountain ahead of everyone else. No second thoughts or even a single thought. They proceeded to strong-arm their way through every puzzle and trap and so on and so forth that they've come across. And they're coming up on what appears to be one of the last rooms.
So the last time that I went through a room that was anything like this, I stepped inside and I got stabbed in the ears by my own voice. So, first of all, can I make an engineering test on this door or the tiles that are like right in front of it to see if there's anything on the room that I can inspect that might give me a hint as to what, like, if there's something rigged or if there's something that's gonna happen or what might trigger it. I'm gonna look at it, right? And I'm just gonna contemplate in my head and be like, you know, I think maybe we shouldn't just run in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He slowly starts. I think he's getting it. He's getting it, guys.
That was a 15 plus 4. I rolled a 19 for engineering.
There's nothing particular about this door except for a small bit that's etched into the side of it that just states true power is.
Okay, I'm gonna look back at my party and I'm gonna say, don't worry, there's just a little inscription on the side, and then I'm gonna run in.
Never mind, he hasn't
Hey, you
understood yet.
dumbass. What is the inscription?
It says real power.
You guys walk in and you see 3 pedestals lined up along the left side wall. One has a book, this one has a sundial, and the last one has a sword jammed into it, like sword in the stone.
Book, sundial, and sword and stone.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna approach the book one and examine it.
I'll approach the sundial.
I'm gonna inspect the sword.
Okay, that's probably a good idea. Go inspect something.
I rolled an 11 on
your
inspecting the
thoughts.
book, by the way.
Alright, so you're just looking at... Are you guys each just looking at your pedestals?
Okay,
Moth
awareness?
is gonna grab his.
Moth is just gonna try to grab the sundial?
Yeah. I got a 12 for the sundial.
I got a 14, but...
Alright, so each of you goes to inspect your items, and each of y'all kind of notice that they do have a bit of a shine to them, as if they're lightly enchanted.
Okay.
Then, as Moth touches the sundial, it lights up. A faint green glow coming off of it.
I've been inspired. I'm gonna try to pull this sword out.
Oh god.
The moment you grab the
touch
sword,
the
it
book.
starts glowing red.
Now that
And-
it's glowing, I'm gonna hold it really close to my face and just stare at it really intently because it's light and I really like the light.
Chat, you're gonna be my conscience here. What do I do? Red glow is bad. I'm gonna let go.
Alright.
Copy Moth. I'm gonna pick it back up.
You let go, it stops glowing. You go to grab it again, and it starts glowing again.
I'm gonna
Oh,
grab
Lord.
the book.
As you guys, as
We're both
Frost
gonna grab the
and,
book.
as Frost and ᵃᵗ grab the book, it starts glowing yellow.
It's
Okay.
like a red light, green light situation.
Well, y'all's hints were the gems that you got before,
Ooh.
and how you did the tests.
Oh
What, so
shit!
we have red and yellow.
I'm gonna
I'm
try
gonna
to
go-
rip it out of the stone.
You can make your power test.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so close to a crit success! That was so close! Oh, I'm so mad, dude. But I got a 16.
So
You better pick it up.
you're
with
gonna have to
that.
make. You're gonna have to make one more test on this, Ori.
Okay. Okay.
It's still power, because you yoink on this sword hard enough to where you hear a loud crack
Okay, I heard the crack.
from inside the
Chat!
stone.
Chat, I
Back
need...
from the stone or him.
Joke's on you.
back
I just
out.
broke both of my elbows, but I'm gonna keep pulling. Oh! That's a 13.
You hear one more large crack, and the stone splits into 3 pieces. But you do have a nice long crack going down the side of the sword as well.
Oh, I look at it and I'm like, huh. Something's telling me that it wasn't designed to do this.
And now the red is flickering.
God damn it.
Wait. Guys, I think I might have broke it.
You think?
I'm gonna take the moment to actually attempt to read what's in the book.
What
Since
languages
we
do
both
you
kinda
know?
grabbed at the same time.
I know Utopian and Primordial.
You can pick out a word or two here and there. They mostly it seems like a history. What the kind of history it is doesn't really make sense to you because it doesn't follow what's known to most people in Paya. It's like some events that didn't happen, some events that shouldn't have happened, etc.
This is useless.
It's the Mandela effect.
I'm gonna walk over to them and I'm gonna bestow upon them this new sword that I found and be like, hey,
Oh.
I found this.
We all know you broke this.
I didn't break it. I just broke the rock. The rock broke the sword. I broke the rock.
I'm gonna take the sword while holding the book.
I'm assuming with this situation, Moth is still fixated with the sundial, just
No.
holding onto it.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could use the insight feature of divination to ask a question about it.
Okay.
I want to know what art of magic is the book is enchanted with. Sorry, not the book, the sundial.
Okay.
If it's a protected artifact, it's possible that it would have Divi null, which means that it would come back null. But the divination feature is always accurate.
Go ahead and give me resolve on this one.
13.
13. So you can tell that this thing has permanence, a little bit of illusion. I forgot what this last one was. I think it was divination.
Can I go over and do the same thing to the book just to see if it's any different?
I'll tell you that all 3 artifacts have the same magic on them.
Okay, I will convey that.
Divination is capable of answering questions that you can ask, given they're extremely simple, right? If you can give a simple answer to the question, it counts. If the question is too complex, it comes back null. You can ask yes or no questions, and you can ask spectrum questions. So, like for instance, you could spin a bottle and say, "Which way should I go?" You know what I mean? And the bottle will point to where you should go. If something is nullified, or if the question is too complex, divination will not help you in figuring out what's wrong. You know, you have to deduce that yourself.
So I was wrong. It's alteration,
Oh,
not
okay.
divination.
Oh.
I'm gonna do an awareness test to, I guess, see if there's anything special about any of the pedestals that these items were on.
Yeah, you should definitely check the sword pedestal. It's very safe and in one piece right now.
Oh no, that pedestal is in shambles.
My bad.
So while Moth is holding and staring at this green glowing sundial, there is a slight green glow underneath it. Like on the pedestal.
Okay.
Oh! Do we need to put the artifact that glowed green on the pedestal that glows green? Did the sundial the sundial glowed yellow, right? Oh, I thought the sundial glowed yellow.
The sundial was green.
Oh,
no, that
my
was the
bad.
book. The book is yellow.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the sword and stone is red. Well, it was red. Now it flickers red.
You do see inside the rubble of the rocks what looks like one of the gems, but it's completely clear. There's no tint to it.
And remind me, the big door at the center, we put the red gem in it, right?
And the yellow
in a
gem.
slot. Was there other slots that had
Yep.
stuff for it?
How
And
many more slots were there?
There was a total of 4.
Total of 4. Okay.
And they all looked gem-shaped?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
So am I able to remove the gem that is in the pedestal where the sundial came from?
It comes out, it slides right out of its slot without a problem. Did you guys also pick up the book?
Yeah, I'm holding both
Yes.
the book and the sword currently.
Alright, so yeah, there's a piece of glass on the floor for the stone. The one underneath where the book was is also there, but it is unlit. So you got 2 pieces of glass and a green gem.
If we put the clear gems near any of the artifacts that are glowing, does it do anything?
No. Nothing happens.
I wanted to go back to the main door and put at least the green one into one of the empty slots.
Yep, you just plop it in and the 4 prongs just kind of around it and hold it in place.
Now there's one more empty slot, right?
Yep.
Can I attempt to put one of the clear ones in there?
Yeah, so you go to put it in and you just kind of keep, and it's not staying, it's not latching.
Although at the same time, I am gonna inspect the rock a little bit that the sword came from. Oh, that's a 7.
So the stone was a nice, fantastic marble, and now it's just shattered.
I'm going to, because of my impeccable awareness that I've gathered here, pick up these 3 pieces of rock and be like, oh, I wonder if I can make a hammer out of this.
That would be the equivalent of a crude material.
Okay. Got another one,
So
guys.
did anything happen after I put the gem in that did latch and accept?
Yeah, so as soon as you put the green gem in, the items that were in the room start to glow a bit brighter than before.
I
Okay.
just push my face to it even closer.
Somebody help Moth.
Neptune, take that away from Moth before he hurts himself, please.
I'm gonna try to take away the sundial from Moth.
All right, Moonchi, roll initiative.
I will, if you're trying to take it, I'll give it to you, but I'll just keep, like, staring at it in like, your hands, just, like, longingly.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna put it away. I'll let you keep looking at it.
Just hear small skittering noises.
Is it possible for us to learn Seckling?
Yes, there's an influence talent that allows you to called Fluent. And I'm gonna go back to the rock and I'm gonna try to press it back together, like hug it really tight, and then stick the sword in and see if it gets any of its enchantment power back.
So you go to press the stones together, and the moment you put the moment the sword touches the slot where it was, it's almost like all the cracks in the stone just repair themselves slowly, just like melding back together.
Guys, I've made a discovery. If you put the sword back in the rock, it makes an even better hammer. Oh,
Oh my
and
God.
it mended itself. That's probably important too. So where are we, like, roughly in Discovery right now?
Yeah, the sword repaired itself and fixed its crack, but it's now lodged back in the stone. The other two items are still glowing very brightly,
Okay,
and
so
the two glass gems are duds.
Okay, so
I'm gonna put the book back right here. And
The
what
moment
color
you
is the
set
book
it down,
glowing?
it was
Yellow.
glowing yellow, but the moment you set it down and take your hand off of it, it stops.
What if we were to touch the items based on when we found the gems?
that's a good
The
idea.
red, yellow, green.
Good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead.
I assume that everyone pulls their hands off, and I'm gonna put my hand on the sword.
Then I'm
It
gonna put my
glows
hand on the
red.
book.
Then
Then
I'm gonna
yellow.
put my hand on the sundial.
And then green.
Does anything happen?
No. Do you
I'm gonna
guys
start to
wanna
lift it.
roll a memory?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll memory. Yeah.
I got a 17.
Not bad.
Ooh.
If you look down, you see a slight glow on the floor as well, kind of leading back to the main hall.
I followed the glow.
I just like faced down into the glow, following it.
I will follow
I
the
guess
party
we-
towards the glow.
The items stop glowing when you take your hand off of them, but the sundial almost gravitates towards Moth, kind of orbiting Moth as you guys are traveling back.
I grab
Moth,
it, I
your
shove
magic.
my face
You've
in
been
it.
chosen. Wait, so Moth was chosen for the sundial.
Moth picked up the sundial before anybody touched anything else. The moment you guys step into the room again, the door here, or the wall here that went down, shoots back up and closes. And a couple of, ignore the fact that these are skeletons, a couple of statues pop up. One appears to be an old man and the other one a young man. And you hear a voice appear in your heads saying, "What is most important must remain standing." And the sundial starts, the glow kind of points to having a 2-minute countdown on it.
Oh
What's more
God.
important,
Oh.
knowledge or power? Knowledge or fighting is what I'd guess, based on that. So a young man would probably choose the sword, while an old man would choose knowledge.
But wouldn't both be just as important? Why can't they both be standing?
I'm gonna try to grab the sundial. Like, if I like touch the sundial, can I prevent its movement, or is it like stagnant? Like, am I not able to resist it?
It
'Cause
is
it-
locked. It is locked in place midair, with the glow signifying how much time is left,
Okay.
which is now a minute.
Which statue is this one?
That is the young man.
I'm gonna examine the young man.
And while he does
It
that,
is-
I'm going to examine the old man. 9
13.
for awareness.
I rolled a 13.
All right. So you do see that the statues are enchanted, but it's different from when you guys fought the porcelain wolves, or the terracotta wolves.
I'm gonna start touching these guys. Like, I'm gonna start like moving them around, seeing if they're like, if any of their joints work. Like, if I try to resist the arm a little bit, does the joint move with me, or is it just rock? I'm gonna see if these
It is
dudes are
straight up-
animated.
It is straight up rock, and
Okay.
you cannot move them from the spots they are in. And with your finagling with it, the timer comes down to 0. And you see a small green gem kind of just drop down from the ceiling and land, like, whoop, right in between the two statues.
I'll
Said
pick it up,
almost.
and I'm gonna look at Moth and be like, just hold on. I'll give it to you if we're done. And then I'm gonna hold it up to the gem on the door and see how much resemblance there is.
They are
Try putting it
damn
in the
near
empty slot.
identical.
Is there only 3 slots on this door, or is there 6?
4.
4. Can I? I'm gonna try to put it in the slot.
The moment it comes in contact with the empty slot, just and latches on.
Guys, it worked! It actually worked! All we had to do was I don't know what we did, but we did great.
You touched something you probably shouldn't have, and we passed the test. Let's go.
You hear some tumbling and whirling going around behind, like a bunch of cogs and wheels are spinning around. You hear some crackling and whatnot. Could everybody do me a favor and on their keyboard hit B for a moment?
Blindfolded. I'm excited to see the setup all nice. I wanna put like lights back here. I feel like that's like a streamer thing to do, right? Is to put lights right here, like those hexagon lights or like those
or
bar
posters.
Lights. Posters is a good one too. I was thinking about getting the ᵒᵒ poster.
Ori, you should get the party poster.
Oh my god, you're so right!
Blindfolds.
We can remove our blindfolds?
Uh-oh.
Yep. Oh, okay.
This looks fascinating.
Oh. Oh.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna slowly meander in. Carefully.
Stop right there, Lucas.
Okay. How does your character throw hands?
So the moment you reach the steps, you hear the same voice that Moth heard on the last session, but it's coming to each of you now. When in the presence of overwhelming power, what is the wisest decision?
Stand tall. I'm gonna approach respectfully. I'm going to keep my eyes on him and notice for gestures, and I'm going to approach respectfully, following the path.
As you get closer, you see the ice elementals turn towards you, but they're still standing steady.
I'm gonna call out in like a very like chestful voice. May I approach?
And you see in the back as this large suit of armor takes a even larger runed greatsword off of his back and points it at you, then the ground.
I will approach.
Once again, he stops you, holding the sword almost at the ready, and just jabs the end of it towards the ground again.
Are you asking me to grovel?
Kneel.
I'll hear Frost say that, and I'll like kind of like wince a little bit, and then I'll take a knee.
As you kneel, the suit of armor lifts the sword up and puts it right on its shoulder. And then all the elementals turn towards the rest of the party.
I kneel after I yelled at him to kneel.
I guess we all kneel, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moth kneels while he's in the air.
As soon as you all take a knee, the suit of armor puts the sword back into the sheath on his back and takes a step down, placing his hand on Evelicus's head, gives him a small pat, and you hear that voice again. It seems you have learned your lesson.
Good doggy.
I'm doing my best.
You see a fairly familiar
Bartender.
face come up behind
Where's
you.
the bartender?
Judging from the gemstones, you've got 2 passes, a failure, and an alright.
Oh.
Oh.
I think that's a C minus. That's passing. I'll take that.
I'll give you a B.
Ah!
Hey.
Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
I'm just gonna kind of start
Victory
like fluttering around his
spin.
head a little bit, like in anxiety.
He just
I'm gonna.
shines a little light on his finger for Moth, and just like it floats towards you.
Oh my god, I've never been more happy.
So, I'm assuming this was your doing, bartender.
In a matter of speaking, and you can call me Amon.
Amon. I'm gonna offer my hand to him and shake it.
He just, like, looks at your hand for a moment. You're part of the reason they have a red and a yellow, you know.
I'm gonna retract my hand and go, alright.
Fair enough.
As he's
Yeah.
laying into Velicus a little bit, Neptune, I want you to make a quick awareness test for me.
That's a 6.
You know that's accurate considering the amnesia.
Yeah.
While he's correcting Avelicus, you do see the face shift a little bit, and it's almost a small strike of nostalgia hits you.
Oh no.
As you see the smoke turns into, for a moment you see a tentacle, and a small barnacle appear on his forehead for just a moment before it fades away again into other faces.
I just keep staring at them.
I am gonna look at my party though and be like, hey, when this is over, how about a bonfire break? A little sit down and
bro.
chat.
The moment you mentioned taking a break by a bonfire, Amon turns to you and is like, no, there's no time for breaks just yet. I'm sure you've
Alright.
seen all of the terrible things that have been going on. The giant
Alright.
monsters and everything the guild has been feeding you.
I'm
Can I bring
gonna
up
look
the
at
cat now?
the what?
The cat that you haven't talked about at all, next to you on the table, that's been here since the beginning.
Where is this?
Turn around.
Turn your camera. Turn your camera around.
Yeah, turn your camera around.
Oh my god!
Towards your
Oh my
side.
god! Jesus Christ!
It has been there this entire time.
What?
And we were trying to see how long it would take you to notice. And you have not turned your camera around once. So you have not noticed.
That's actually the BBEG for this session.
Alright. I just wanted to bring that to your attention, that's all.
Thank you so. Oh my god, it's so ominous from here. Okay. I'm gonna look at the bartender. I'm gonna be like, is it true that so many people died in these trials?
Yes. Yes, they have. Sadly.
Alright.
But they have also been very useful, despite their deaths.
Call me
not
expendable
a-
without calling me expendable?
You are. Until you've
All right.
proven yourself with the other Guardians.
Alright, well at least
Step
we're
one, step
honest.
one. I have no room to not be. Even
Alright.
the behemoth has been moving.
Behemoth.
That doesn't sound good.
That sounds ominous.
It's... Think of it like the world's immune system. When something is happening, it begins to move. Normally it's asleep. But something's woken it. And it is not doing well for the other villages and towns while it's on the warpath. Well, let's not idle around here. As he just phases, he'll walk by and just phase through Avelicus on his way through.
Velicus, tell
He
me, how'd
just-
that feel? Was it weird?
I bet it feels cold.
I feel violated.
He's just making his way up to the suit of armor. As he gets to, right in front, you see the giant suit of armor take a knee and hand him the blade. Now, a lot of you, who will be the first to take up an artifact?
I'm gonna
I
stop
volunteer
and
as
wait.
tribute.
He takes the sword, and as he taps it on your shoulder, you feel this really deep chill come down your spine. I want you to make a quick fortitude test for me.
11.
5 SHP and frost damage. But at the same time, you take this wee bit of damage. You also feel like this sword has become connected to you.
Okay.
Like it's part of you. He turns around and hands you the hilt of the blade. Amon turns to the rest of you. Now with that, Glacius 2, can you show these two to the chamber? And then one of the ice elementals just turns and nods as he just starts fading away. You see this giant, 8, almost 8 foot tall elemental kind of wave the rest of y'all to follow him behind the throne. And just behind the throne, you see a rune on the ground. It points to the, it's almost like a spell circle. He points to that and just taps his foot.
I'm gonna tap my foot on it next. I'm
The
gonna
moment
tap the edge of
Avelicus
it.
taps his foot on it, he disappears.
Oh, bye guys.
Ooh, the realm.
This looks
Alright.
cool.
Ooh.
So, the moment you guys step on that rune back in the throne room, there's just a bright flash of light, and suddenly you're inside of this room here.
Hold on a second. Was that teleportation? You're telling me
Yeah.
that this rinky-dink portion of shit has discovered teleportation, and it's just been here, just testing young chaps to see if they fucking die?
Yeah, you guys came through the, there's a rune on the ground back here, and the area that you're in is currently well lit with a faint blue glow.
Can I
Almost
study
identical
it
to the floor.
and see if I know what like art of magic it's from?
Let's see. Which would that be?
I'm inspecting at this point as well. As someone from Utopia, teleportation is something that you know, my peers have been working towards for years.
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a 20?
Holy shit.
Nice.
With your 20, you determine that this spell, whatever it is, does have permanence on it. But as for which school is causing the teleportation, you can't quite discern it. It seems almost like it's Fey in origin rather than
Oh. Okay.
rather than it has anything to do with elves or dwarves.
I'm
Do I-
gonna be talking to Avelicus about this because we both came from Utopia. So like we're both kind of like, oh my god, what?
I'm gonna look at Moff and I'm gonna be like, the fucking pixies got to it before we did. Bastards.
As for the rest of y'all, as you're looking around, you do see the other notches in the walls with similar runes etched into the ground, but none of them are glowing at the moment. You do have a small living area, you've got a bit of a library, some storage areas. There's a crafting area, even a dining location over here. What you doing with all your materials?
I'm stashing them. So I'm gonna leave them at base.
Yes, you guys have gotten a level from that.
Woo!
My awareness is now at an 8, and I have a will of 13. And still
Weird.
a speed of 1. I need body. I have no body points.
Oh, wow, what's your mind points at?
I have 6 mind and 5 soul.
So wait, how do you have an 8 and something if you're...
I
Mine is
am
5.
gifted in awareness.
Oh.
Could you do me a quick favor and do an awareness test? Somebody was gambling here a while back and left their chips on the table.
Ooh.
There's a total of 80 silver there.
Frost, are you making us aware of this?
Yes, I'm giving everybody 16 silver, so it is fair and divided equally among all 5 of us.
Dope.
I'll take the 16 and then I'll hand 1 back to you as a little thanks for finding it.
Thank you.
while everybody's relaxing and exploring the surroundings, you were also testing out some of the other runes and noticing that none of them are active. None, and what's on the floors is more or less just decorative tiling rather than actual lava or ice.
I'm gonna touch this tile right here.
All right.
That's why Chad was
So
demoted.
what? Are
only
each of y'all
posted.
just stepping on a tile?
Yes.
The only one that disappears is Frost.
Oh shit. Oh.
He went back to the temple.
I'm gonna scream at the portal. Hey, Frost! Frost! Come back! Frost! Frost! I'm gonna keep doing this.
I'm back.
You didn't
Fro-
hear him calling for you.
No,
It
I didn't hear him
worked!
calling. I just went back through the portal.
My calls worked! I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna commit this to memory and remember this for the next time that I need it. And then I'm gonna walk away and not listen to anything that anybody says to me.
I'm gonna give Moth
my
a head
goodness.
pat.
Oh my god, Moth is the happiest little guy you've ever seen.
I'm gonna join in.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll awareness to see if there's anything in this room we can actually do.
I will assist.
13, Sherby.
All right. So you notice the light that Amon put on Moth is acting a little erratic. Like it wants to go towards the center of the room. And in the
How did you
center
not
of the
realize it? It's a
room
light.
kind of looks like a blank canvas. And it almost looks like it's starting to draw. It's leaving little black lines and tracing out what you guys are soon realizing is like a layout of Paya.
Oh, all of Paya?
Like I said before, you are just east of the range. Angelus, yes.
Okay, so we're on for geographical representation, we're on the east side of the Cascade Range in the US. And we are looking at a map right now that is circling approximately, like, I would say the northern center of Mexico. I'm gonna look at this map and I'm gonna go, I haven't been on Paya for very long, but I think that's really far away.
Is that our next destination then? Or is that where this hideout has teleported us to?
Oh, that's a good question.
Is there an exit
So when
anywhere? Like, is that a door to outside?
no, this is all. It's just like it's almost like an underground ruin with no exit except for the portals that you guys came in through.
Okay.
Okay.
So when you ask if this is where you guys are, you see the little light blink a couple times and then turn red,
I'm gonna
Is
point
that where we need to
where
go?
and then it just flashes green for a moment.
Sweet.
Oh,
So
okay.
we have our next destination, guys.
I'm gonna point to Angelus and just to check that we're still here, and I'm gonna ask, are we here?
It flashes red, and then
Oh.
it essentially moves over to Australia, where Australia is on the map. Almost center Australia, and then blinks green there.
Guys, we're in purgatory!
Oh god, we're in hell.
Are we meant to go back through the portal we came from and go to the new location from said portal?
Blinks green.
Alright, well,
No for me.
That means we got to go back to where we came from and then travel to this next destination
okay.
for the next trial.
This is how you this is how you show flying in the game.
He's currently just headbanging on the floor.
We will continue forward, I assume.
Yeah, so you guys come back through, and the big guy's just sitting down, chilling on the throne now, and the elementals are. It kind of just looks like they're kind of playing cards over here in the corner with ice chips. As you guys are leaving, you were in there long enough for it to go through night, and it should be about sunrise soon. However, at the bottom of the mountain, you can see where you guys came from, the village.
Yes.
And you do see like large flashes of a yellow light coming from the village in different areas. So sometimes by the gate, sometimes by the back entrance. But it's like it's a flash that keeps moving, as if there's a battle going on down there.
It's probably.
I think we should hurry back to town.
Yes, let's make haste.
We should hurry.
If
Yes,
Moth
you
ends
can
up
still
slowing down, I'm gonna pick them up and take them with me.
If I'm piggybacking, then I'm gonna use my light to like cast a shadow on the back of like another.
I was about
person
to do the
walking
same
in
thing.
front of us, and then just like start rambling.
Yeah, there's no frost over here.
He must have gone inside like a bag of dice or something. I don't know.
Oh, I swear. I'm not looking for him if he went into one of those freaking things.
Wait,
A
why are you
backup
making another
frost.
frost? We already have another frost.
Just a backup frost, you know?
I
We
don't
have
throw
a-
them that often.
We actually have an
Here.
entire backup lineup of Frost. Frost is just one of 6,000 clones. Don't make that canon. I can't keep track of that.
Can you guys do me a favor and make a speed test?
Wait, hold on.
Y'all
Wait, I'm
are-
so sorry. Can I
Alright.
do something quick?
What's up?
Yes.
Can I see if I can get the gem out of the door that we came in?
Assuming that this is Moth turning around, like, beginning of our trek, I'm gonna turn back around as well and go, Moth, no!
I'm going.
And I'm gonna
Alright.
assist, just so that it speeds up the process.
You're saying no, but you're joining him anyway. Okay.
There's no turning this dude around. I know that.
Moth is small. You could have dragged him.
But the smaller they are, the faster they are, though.
That is not
Says who?
the case in this situation. Sorry,
You
that was
power Moth.
power. This is not gonna go
Yeah.
well.
Well, you're trying to rip a gem out of a latched door.
12.
Did you take favor from me? I'm assisting.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, so you weren't able to get the one off the door, but you did find one of the ones that was a dud on the ground.
I'm gonna grab Moth by the cheeks and be like, we'll make it glow later, we need to go. And then I'm
Figure out
gonna
Accept this for now.
I'm gonna grab Moth by the hand and I'm gonna run. Fuck it, I'm taking sprint right now. I'm taking sprint.
I'm assuming all of our DHP, SHP, and stamina are back up after that rest we had earlier.
SHP and stamina. DHP required. If you guys are missing DHP, I am wondering how, and at the same time, that takes medical care to get back.
Frost is like covering one of his mortal wounds and he's like, yeah, when do we do, that's crazy. Yeah, no, we wouldn't do that.
What happened?
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I was
totally.
cutting an onion with my dagger, and
So I was cutting this onion while hanging over a flaming hoop and I accidentally drank bleach. Okay, continue.
how did everybody do on speed tests? Let's see, 14, 11, 14, or I got a
Garbage.
9. It was a
16
half-day journey to get
technically.
up.
Let's see if we can do
It
it
would
in a
have to-
quarter.
Y'all are sprinting down the side of this mountain, and all of a sudden, Moth just like catches up to the lot of y'all like it's nothing.
I'm like grabbing Moth by the hand and I'm like dragging him with me, and then Moth is
Oh
just
no,
like
Moth is
slowly...
dragging you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then Moth starts catching up, and then he's in front of me, and I'm like, wait!
And now you're essentially ski-boarding down the side of the hill while Moth is dragging you.
And this is how I learned how to sprint. I'm literally just gonna be holding on to Moth, like back of his shirt or whatever I can grab, and I'm just gonna be like skiing with my heels down the mountain as he's just like flying past me. I assume that
You
Moth is
essentially-
not
Fucking
flying, he's
nail.
just gliding now. He's just gliding down the mountain, picking up speed.
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys are definitely making it back down. In like a quarter day, probably 4 or 5 hours down the side of this mountain at that breakneck speed. As you're getting close to the town, you're just now leaving the area of the mountain that has the snow caps. And it should be daybreak by now. You can see the sky has still got the tinge of red and a yellowish orange kind of tinge to it as the sun should be rising. But where you guys are is still dark.
That's not
Oh,
right.
interesting.
Is this one of those, like, Kitsune nights I read about? That shouldn't happen here, should it?
You see that the flashing is coming to a stop. And then there's a strong golden glow that's enveloping the center of town. And as it starts to fade, you see that light just take off into the sky like a firework. You hear this really, really loud thud as the ground around you starts to shake.
Okay. Okay. I will share this
God.
on
Oh,
stream.
Wow. Oh, all right.
are-
Oh my
we are-
goodness.
We're
Okay.
screwed.
Cool. Yeah, no problem.
You don't hear any roars, you don't hear any, it's just the footsteps. As this thing is coming over, it's coming over the mountain range. It's almost the size
Hey,
of
hey
the
guys,
mountain range.
it's about time that we started running.
Is this the world's immune system that they were talking about? Because the immune system looks like it's got a lot of teeth. Is this behind us, or is this in the town, or is this like out in the distance?
This is to the west of y'all, like it's coming from the mountain range.
This is the range over yonder.
Yes, like farther to the west of y'all.
I don't know what that thing is, but wherever we need to go, we need to get there now. If that thing is west of us, we need to move south. That's where we need to go, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's about time. Does anybody here know if anybody in town had a stable? Do you think there's a cart we could take or something?
I believe I saw horses in my expedition of the town.
I'm gonna run into town and I'm
I
gonna
need to
search.
stop at the smith too. I left something with the smith.
Let's make our rounds as fast as we can. Meet at the entrance southbound.
There's just undead that are strewn everywhere. Some of them look like they're partially vaporized by heat magic.
Fuck.
A lot of the adventurers that you guys had left behind, some of them are bandaged up. Some of them look like they're praying to the rocket that just took off.
I don't want to be a sour sport here, but it might be hopeless on this front.
Nice.
One of the adventurers just turns to you. You weren't here! The goddess defended us. She'll do so again.
Okay. Do I see any like conscious like either someone who's alive and scared or someone who just seems like they're like keen of mind?
Harold kind of just still hanging by for a moment, just like in disbelief of what he's been seeing.
I'm gonna grab Harold by his invincibility shirt and I'm gonna pull him close and I'm gonna say, anyone you see, anyone you meet, let them know we're going to fix this. We will come back. And then I'm gonna go search for a horse.
Harold's just like, what the fuck happened?
As I'm running away, I'm gonna go, I don't know! Is there anyone healthy at the stables, or is it evacuated?
A lot of the areas are either evacuated or they have young ones managing the shops just in case.
I'm gonna go into the stables, and are there children manning the shop right now?
There are some children and an old man.
And I'm gonna slap my hand on the table, I'm gonna go, how many horses do you have?
We've got 2 that can be spared, and what are you looking for mainly? Where are you going?
We're going south. Far south.
I see. Probably a wise decision with all the insanity that's going on.
We'll be attacking it at its core.
He just looks at you dumbfounded for a moment. You're gonna fight that fucking thing?
Probably at some point. Yes. What is your fastest horse? I need all of them.
He just shakes his head at you as... I'd be a little concerned even selling you one of them. That's a suicide mission.
I'm gonna put
Where's the
all of my
investment?
money on the table, and I'm gonna put all of my food on the table, all of my rations, and I'm gonna say, make sure that this gets passed around to the people who need it. And I'm gonna walk out, and I'm just gonna go grab the horses.
One of the kids just comes out trying to chase you. Hey, no! But he's not quite able to keep up with you.
So as I come out, I think for a second, and I'm like, I feel like the people are gonna need these horses, and I'm just gonna grab one of them. Can I saddle up the horse and then ride over to the kid to see what he has to say?
As you ride up, he's just like, Don't take Daisy. Not to
Which
a
one of-
suicide mission like that.
Which one is Daisy?
The one
You're
you're
on
on.
her, you idiot.
I'm gonna like go, all right, and I'm gonna ride back to the stable, desaddle her, and then go saddle the other one, and I'm just gonna dip. I'm not gonna ride back to anybody.
He was like, God damn it, this one has a name. Goes back and
Fuck.
swaps up for another model. Like it doesn't have another fucking name.
Listen,
It doesn't
the
matter as long as I don't learn it.
The kid said don't take Daisy. That's all I heard.
You chaotic neutral ass.
Dude has some kind of morals.
ᵃᵗ, where you at?
I'm gonna run towards a general store.
We'll all
No,
be
so
dead
you
before
walk
that
into the
expires.
store and there's just a young man, almost just barely a teenager, running the counter. Hello?
Hello there, boy. What wares might you have in stock at the moment?
Don't have much. What are you looking for? A lot has happened. We're low on healing supplies.
Survival gear. Anything of the sort.
We've got your usual tents. We've got some rope. A couple of blankets to spare, but not much else. Everything's going to the effort right now. The
How much
undead
for the
really
rope?
did a number on the town.
How much for the rope?
10 silver for the lot for now.
I'll take it. And I hand him 11 silver.
Much appreciated. Has the situation calmed down outside at all? I was told not to leave.
It appears that it is well in hand at the moment. Lots of folks injured. Not exactly sure what did happen here. Do you have any insight?
The undead suddenly attacked. They've been coming in droves of maybe 3 or 4, but this time was an army. It's almost like they didn't want us here.
It is fascinating. Thank you, my boy. Stay safe in these trying times, will you?
Of course. He takes the money and puts it under the counter. Same to you.
I'm really happy to hear that these guys aren't prejudiced against demonic Cambians. That would be a bad thing.
There's no time for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's fair. In religious beliefs on Paya, demonic Cambians are a sign of misfortune, and eldritch Cambians are a sign of the end times. So, if you were an eldritch Cambian, you'd be boned. People would be throwing torches at you, dog.
I'm just gonna cast a little light in my gem, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna stare at it, because it calms me down, and I'm really nervous.
Alright.
I just
You walk in and there's just this... There's a small dwarf just hammering away as fast as he can. Like he's on a mission.
I left something to be serviced here earlier. I was wondering if it was finished.
You're gonna have to remind me, what was it?
It was a two-handed sword.
Enchanted?
Yes.
He points over to the racking, and it's hung up in its sheath on the wall. And he goes back to hammer. Payment on the counter.
How much?
10 silver.
Got it.
I apologize. I need to fix my camera. As everyone's like saddling or meeting at the end, I'm gonna go. Whoever's slowest needs to get on the horse. I don't know how many this thing can take. Oh, if anyone's curious, this one's name is not Daisy.
Good, I guess.
That's all right.
So, Ori,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you this one. You were so quick and so distracted by the situation, you failed to realize what type of horse this was. You know those essentially like 9-foot tall horses that are over in Europe?
Yeah.
Like the ones where
Clydesdales?
people only come up to they only come up to like their shoulders standing tall.
Yeah.
You got one of those.
How many people can we saddle on this thing?
3.
It'd probably be better to have it on a cart, have it pull a cart, honestly.
Is there any carts near us?
There is one unattended guild cart that's just outside the gate. Almost like one of the ones that brings in supplies on the regular.
I'm gonna saddle up to this horse and be like, 2 in the cart, 3 on the horse.
Why don't the rest of us just get in the cart?
Someone's gotta steer. Wait, do you not have to
Wait.
steer?
I get
horses?
That's why there's one on the fucking.
Your
I'll
your
drive.
your pie and land vehicles don't make any sense to me.
I think Moth is just like staring at the horse because he's like barely ever even seen a horse before, and now he's trying to think about how he's gonna like sit on it, and he's just like really confused.
Same
I'm
with
gonna look.
Neptune. Same with Neptune. I don't think he has seen a horse. He lived
I'm
on the
gonna-
ocean.
I'm gonna put a hand on both of their shoulders, and I'm gonna be like, "Don't worry. I've read a lot about horses. These are the ones that also fly, but they can't do it right now." And then I'm gonna get in the cart.
reach up and pick up Evelicus and just pull him off of the horse, and then saddle it myself.
I'm assuming that like I'm just hanging by my shirt collar like this, and I'm like, "All right."
We're gonna mount the cart to the horse. Everybody in the cart.
Yes, sir.
All right.
As you guys are getting loaded up into the cart and whatnot, you do see the giant creature, the moving mountain, if you will, just kind of like turn. It almost looks like they're moving slowly, but they're turning towards the north where the rocket went.
Does anybody know what that light might have been? Any ideas? Any clues?
I have no idea.
Is someone
Maybe
doing
a
this
lure?
on
Nothing comes
purpose?
to mind.
Maybe a lure.
Maybe.
No time to argue about it. Yeah.
And
With that, I think we should call it a session.
I think so too.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, in case you needed a reminder on Magebane, it's a 14d4.
Holy shit! 1 or 2 turn actions.
2.
Fuck, dude. That's
It
that's gonna
also
be strong.
steals his stamina and HP.
Yes.
Oh
So
wow.
I lose
okay.
5 stamina and 5 health. And it's 14d4 physical plus resolve mod damage for each type.
I want to get Evelicus's hammer at some point because he's not holding his current hammer right now.
Moonchi, if you ever end up drawing the moment where Evelicus steals the horse, please do me a solid and put 5 stars somewhere on the drawing.
I will.
Oh my god.
With
Wait,
the crying
please.
child in the background, just laying on the ground. Wait, not Daisy.
Not Daisy.
We
And then a
can
little
advance
license-
photo on the horse.
A little license plate on it that just says "Not Daisy" with no spaces, all caps.
I only have 4 more levels until I get alteration, and I am so excited because that's what I've been waiting for.
I'm so excited, dude. It's so wild to see people like just making characters. Like, those pop in. They're like, yo, I was doing a Utopia campaign, and I was like, you were doing a what? Because like, you know, like 2 weeks ago, the only Utopia campaigns that existed were ones that I made or ones that my buddies made. Like ᵃᵗ's doing right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. People be like, yeah, so I was playing Utopia, and I was like, you were huh? Thank you so much for staying to the end of this episode of Paya's Redemption. If you want to see updates on this live, make sure to check it out on Twitch or join the community Discord, all of the links below. And of course, if you want to try Utopia for yourself, the prototype is free and also in the description. More episodes are already slated and just getting edited, so we're planning to keep this series going 1 episode a week. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see new posts as they come out. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye! Will there be a party member named Chat? I tried that, and we got a ᵒᵒ, a Wellington, and a Balo.